And yet, Panic Spellbomb still looks better. Though, I'm not playing that many red cards. Well, I'm not playing that many colored cards at all. So there you go. Assault Strobe, not that good. Echo Circlet, though, doesn't seem that good either. In fact, none of these cards are really good. Nothing I see worth playing. I guess Assault Strobe could take it just because it's in our colors. Kind of. Alright, so it looks like we're going to take these Berserkers here. Talk about aggressive, so. Alright, bunch of junk again. Let's, I've never seen anybody play this. And I don't care if they did. So, we'll just take this. Just to be different. We're looking at 19 cards here, so hopefully we'll be able to cut some of our weaker cards if we get something, some good stuff in this last pack. I mean, luckily we got most of our artifact removal in the first 3 picks. Scrap Melter, Revoke Existence, and we have an Arc Trail, which is pretty good. And we've got a Volshark Replica, which, does something at least. Alright, nothing here. Might as well take this Trigon in case somebody thinks about playing it. I mean, I guess it's playable, but 5-drop, I don't know. But it does draw you a card. So we gotta figure out toward the end whether or not we're a controller's deck or not. Alright, Ogre Gear Grabber. If they have a really awesome equipment card, maybe set that in. Still not too impressed by what we've got so far. Weakest replica, obviously. This is a pretty crappy replica. I would not want to play that. So hopefully we get something to replace it with. Alright, Forest, Cool Beans. That's another one to add. Just 3 more for the entire set. Kimba, Ka Regent. It's too bad we don't actually have any. Well, I mean, we have a Quarter's Shield. Does that really make... I mean, she's still good. We're obviously going to pick her. Just because she's a 2-4 for 3, which is just disgustingly good. Horizon Spellbomb. Gold Mirror, obviously we'd like that. Mirror Galvanizer, not so much, but, I wouldn't complain if I had to pick him, I suppose. Even though he's not terribly good. At least not in our deck. And I'm not even sure if he's good in any deck, because you need a whole lot of mirrors to make him decent. So obviously Kimba is our pick here. Necrogen Sensor was interesting. Gold Mirror is pretty good. So who knows? I don't think we're gonna wheel anything good out of that pack. All right. So now we're talking here. Copper Mirror looks tempting just because we're trying to play Splash Green, but we've also got this Tumble Magnet, and Tumble Magnet's pretty disgustingly good. Whereas between that and Revoke Existence, ooh, this is tough. We've already got 1 Revoke Existence. Is that enough? Who knows? Well, you know what? I think I'm just going to go out on a lens here and probably pick the Tumble Magnet. I know Revoke Existence is good, but I also know Tumble Magnet can just apply to anything, which makes it a bit more flexible, I suppose. Razor Hippogriff is just really good. Rustic, it's decent. So I guess between these 3 cards here, Razor Hippogriff comes definitely pretty high. I would love to get that card. But it looks like we're going to go with the Tumble Magnet here. And you guys can let me know what you think about that pick in the comments. Alright, so we're going to go with this Auriok Sunchaser, it looks like. Even though Arc Trail, once again, it's more removal. I'm not sure how much. We have 13 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 artifacts. That's enough to play Auriok Sunchaser, I would say. Also, there's a Rest. Ooh. Man. Ooh, man. Why is this happening to me? Alright, we're going to go with Arrest, I suppose. Even though Sunchaser, I just want it. I want it so bad. Alright, let's take a look at this. Auriok Edge Right obviously looks like it's going to be the pick here. Don't see why we would pick anything else. Golden Foundry looks interesting. But be a later pick. Aria Petride's, I think, definitely the pick here. Alright, so taking a look at this, turn to slag, jumps out at me immediately. I don't think we're going to play both, but we end up with a deck that's got a bunch of equipment that's really good. We could side on the other one. So yeah, that's the plan. Alright, not seeing anything here I particularly want to play. Also, the only card in our color is this Helion here, which is a piece of crap, in my opinion, even though it is a 5/4 for 6. So it could, it's got potential, I suppose, and nothing else in here really does anything. So we don't have any 6 drops, so maybe we could just toss in this one if we need some boom booms, as LSV would say. So, let's go with it. Yeah, I think we're going to go with it. I'm going to have to start cutting some cards here pretty soon. But at least I'm going to get my Ariok Sun Chaser, which is what I really wanted. And I think he's better than the Kimba Skyguard here. Alright, so I've got my Sun Chaser. Melt Terrain. Interesting. I don't think that's a good card. Well, actually, I know it's not a good card. Even though 4 land, and 4 mana, destroy a land, deal 2 damage. It's not a bad land destruction spell, but not worth a spot. So, but really nothing, not too much here, actually. Echo Circlet, I don't know about that one. Well, it's pretty bad, but it's also a cheap artifact, so probably not going to play it. But might as well take it and hide it and all that good stuff. Alright, that's an interesting card. Good at the end of their turn, obviously. Necrogen Sensor, we've already got one of those. Not going to play a second one. If I'm even going to play the first, who knows. Could take a Glimmer Post, but that seems really weak. Fulgent Distraction. You know what? Why? Well, actually, this looks like it's a better card to hate than just take a crappy card that I'm probably not going to play. Alright, so we're definitely going to take this Harness here. Alright, that looks pretty good. So, deck looks okay. Not terribly impressed with what we have, but maybe we can make it work. We'll see. Obviously, like I said, pretty new to the Scars of Mirrodin draft scene, so we'll have to see what happens. Alright, we're not going to play that, but you never know. And you might need an extra body. I don't think we're going to, but... Alright, let's take a White Sun. I don't mind. And I'm just taking some trash cards, you know, the way I can build up my common collection in case I ever need a lot of junk cards for some reason. So we're going to have to cut probably about 6 cards out of here. We'll see what happens. Alright, so Hippogriff. Alright, play that. And we'll leave this Scout out for now. Let's see. Put one of those in. Scrap Melter, definitely pretty good. Arc Trail, obviously good. Alright. Golem, Volshock, Magnet. I'm still hesitant about this one. I'm gonna leave that out for now. Let's see. So we got a lot less mirrors than I would have hoped. So clearly, I think in the future I should probably pick mirrors a bit higher, because I ended up only having one. And I think mirrors are probably one of the most important parts of of Scar's draft. So that's certainly something to think about in the future. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. We've got 3 Metalcrafts guys. This guy depends on equipment, so it means we should probably play some crappy equipment just because it powers her up. Oop, not that one. Strider Harness. So we've got some power-up cards for our Kimba, plus some more artifact cards. Trigon of Mending doesn't seem that good, to be honest. I think we'll probably get more value out of the replica here. But let's take a look at what we have in terms of artifacts that we might want to bring back. Panic Spellbomb, don't seem like I really want to bring that back too much. And a 1/1 that just brings back artifacts seems pretty weak. So let's see what I have in red. That nothing I'm impressed by so far. Might as well play this R1 6-drop. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's play the Tangle Cord. That seems pretty good. All right, taking a look again. I mean, we could always slide this in if we decided to. I'm not sure whether it'd be a terribly good idea because obviously we don't have any. Playing green seems kind of weak in this deck without any kind of mana fixing. Seem also a bit low in creatures. I think maybe we could play 1 Flameborn Hellion. So we still have. Let's look at our colors here. So we've got 1 double cost of red, but 3 high. Well, a bunch of double cost of white. So obviously we're playing more white than we are going to be playing red, and also we have more white cards than we have red. Also know we have a gold mirror though, so that's something. I'm playing 10 artifacts. I'm thinking about playing maybe 1 more. I think this replica probably needs to go in. So let's take a look at what we can cut. One of our colored cards, obviously. So looking at one of our weaker colored cards. Not seeing anything that's terribly weak. I guess the Hellion should just go. I mean, I just don't see it being that great. 5/4 for 6 with haste. I don't know. It has to attack each turn, so it can't block. Except from the first turn it comes out. That just seems too weak to me. And I'm not going to play that. We don't want to sacrifice our own artifacts because we need them for our. We just need them for our Metalcraft. So let's say we have 1, 2, 3 equipment pieces. Necrogen Sensor, I don't know about that card. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. You know, sorry I'm being so hesitant here, like I said, the first one, so I'm just trying to learn the format. But I think I made some pretty good choices here, at least in terms of what I've got, so what I was given. You know, we didn't open up any kind of bomb rares, which is unfortunate, so. Alright, let's see what we're gonna play 17 lands. Probably 10-7. Looks like let's see what MTGO says. 12 and 5. I don't like that. So we'll have 11 sources of white, 7 for red. I don't know. I might be able to get away with. Well, we do have an early drop here. We want to have white pretty early, so I think that might be a pretty good choice. Yeah, we're gonna try this. I think. I don't see why we shouldn't. It looks pretty good. And of course, my mouse double-clicked, so we have twice as many lands as we need, which is just fantastic when it does that. Right. And now they're all on the sideboard. Yay. Alright, 17 cards, 13 creatures. Tangle Cord. Let's see what our non-creatures are. It's Panic Spellbomb. Do I have a... do we want to replace that with a replica? Maybe? Because how good is it really to draw a card and make a creature not block? I don't know. That's a mystery to me. It's also a really early drop, though. So it's good for metal crafting. I think we can probably leave that one in. I mean, I think this looks okay. 13 creatures is a bit low, but it's not terrible. Alright, looks like we're going to go with this. So, we're going to submit, and then we'll start this.